What does the word normal mean to you?
Boring. Yeah, I don't. When someone says something's normal or someone's normal, I instantly think that they're gonna bull out of me. Like I think I love eccentricity as long as it's not like harming anyone and it's just like kooky. Like my favorite character in Harry Potter was always Luna Lovegood.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. Just like someone that dances to the beat of their own drum and like doesn't care what people think about. I spent years of high school like just being like, if I stop caring what people think about me, I'll be a lot happier. Which is ironic because underneath it, I really care what people think about my music. But I think in terms of like what's cool, the thing that people say is cool is never the thing that's cool.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
But then again, though, I suppose that you could say that with you just sticking to what you were doing, you've made your total brand of music like the coolest on this. I'm not saying that to blow smoke at your ass, but like in terms of like, think the people who've been to see you live, like the millions of people who've been to see your shows.
I think what I have got is broad appeal, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's cool. I've never ever wanted to be cool. I've never tried to make a like left of center indie album to win a Mercury Prize. I just like, I make the music that I really like, and I am grateful that people come and watch it. There's no formula to it. There's no like me trying to get the broad appeal. I just make music that I like listening to. And I think that's the thing. I've never ever tried to please a fan base. I've just been like, right, I'm going to make something that I like. You either like it or you don't. I think if I tried to do the cool thing, people would see straight through it, because I've always been a bit nerdy and weird. And I think that's what originally people were drawn to. I always remember knowing the One Direction boys really well and going to their gigs, and you know the girls would get glammed up to go to that gig, and they would wear their best dress and wear their best shoes and blah blah blah. And then at my gigs it would just be like teenage girls in hoodies and Converses.
What's the most normal thing about you?
Most normal? I just like staying at home. For someone who spends most of his time travelling the world with his job, I'm quite a normal homebody. I've got dogs. I like watching telly. So there's a lot of travel, and there's a lot of having to be outgoing, which I'm not naturally. So that's probably quite the normal thing. I'm not some extravagant, cigar chomping rock and roll manager at all.
Ed, what would you say then is the least normal thing about you? I'm thinking like when you were obviously, I remember you saying that you're a big ketchup fiend, like little things like that.
Universally, unequivocally, is the thing that people cannot get their head around, and this is even going to my parents and brother. Is the tattoos? I'm completely covered in the weirdest, most colourful tattoos. Yeah, but so I'd say that's the thing that's like most not normal about me. But there's never ever. I love them. I love them, and I love. Anytime that anything random happens, I just put it on my body. And anytime I see, like, I'll just see a bit of art sometimes and just be like, oh, that's cool, and just tattoo it on me. Like, I think that's the thing that people find not normal. Yeah.
Okay.
Slam dunk, are you ready to make me?